Hey everyone, today I want to share an intriguing story about a guy named Manny. Now, Manny's story is one of transformation. In his early 20s, Manny found himself trapped in a cycle of isolation. He often spent days holed up in his tiny apartment, unable to muster the energy or courage to step outside. Despite the comfort of routine, he realized something had to change. It was during a particularly tough winter that Manny decided to take the first step. Picture this. He hit 30 years old and found himself feeling pretty lonely and isolated. But trust me, his story takes a wild turn, one that you won't want to miss: the struggles of isolation. So let's dive into Manny's life before all the changes. Imagine feeling like you just don't fit in anywhere. That was Manny's day-to-day experience. He had trouble trusting people and forming genuine connections, which led him to prefer the comfort of isolation. Instead of hanging out with friends or dating, he often found solace in being alone. But deep down, that loneliness gnawed at him. He longed for companionship, yet every time he tried to reach out, something held him back. Can you relate? I think many of us have felt that way at some point. Discovery of the guru. One day, while scrolling through the internet, Manny stumbled upon this guru who seemed like a beacon of hope. This guy radiated confidence and wisdom. Manny was captivated. He started imitating him in every way: his clothes, his mannerisms, even the way he spoke. Manny started to feel like he was becoming someone better. But as we all know, the road to self-discovery can be bumpy. Sometimes we get caught up in imitating others that we lose sight of who we really are. Can you imagine being in Manny's shoes? It's both inspiring and slightly concerning. The disappointment. Then came the big day when Manny finally got a ticket to see his idol live. He was buzzing with excitement. But as soon as he entered the stadium, everything changed. He witnessed his hero being downright rude to a security guard. Just like that, his heart sank. Just when he thought he found a role model to look up to, he saw this really unflattering side of him. Can you imagine how crushing that must have been? It was a brutal reminder that sometimes our idols aren't who we think they are. Manny's dreams felt shattered in an instant. The turning point. Totally heartbroken, Manny decided to give his ticket away to a random fan. I mean, who wants to see a show when the star isn't living up to your expectations, right? Frustrated and angry, he headed home and went back to his comfortable isolation. He walked around feeling like a storm cloud, just upset over everything. But then something changed. One day, he came across a simple yet powerful quote that read, "You become what you hate." It hit him like a lightning bolt. In that moment, he dropped to his knees and cried. It was like a wake-up call. Suddenly, Manny realized he had the power to change his narrative, the transformation. After that emotional breakdown, Manny knew he couldn't stay stuck in that unhappy place. He decided to take control of his life. Instead of mimicking his guru, he focused on discovering his true self. He began making small but significant changes, setting goals, reaching out to new people, and embracing positivity. He started to rebuild trust and foster relationships, no matter how scary that felt. Can you imagine how liberating that must have been for him? It's amazing how a shift in mindset can lead to a whole new outlook on life. Rise to fame. As Manny embraced this new chapter, he dove headfirst into his passion for basketball. Fast forward a bit, and he worked his way up to play for none other than the Lakers from 1996 to 2014. That's right. This guy, who once felt lost and alone, is now a household name. He became incredibly popular. And here's a cool tidbit: Manny wore 2 different jersey numbers during his career. Talk about a journey from isolation to fame. So, what can we take away from Manny's story? It's a reminder that we all have the power to change our paths, even if we feel stuck at times. Whether it's a heartbreak, disappointment, or just feeling isolated, remember that you can still shape your future. Manny's journey teaches us the importance of being true to ourselves and recognizing the impact of the people we choose to admire. So maybe take a moment to reflect on your own journey. Who inspires you? And don't forget, each one of us has the potential to rise above our challenges. Thanks for tuning in, and have a great day.